And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight David Aldridge. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Williams is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Horford. Then there's Brown. And it's Banton in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, the backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the small forward. We know coaching changes, Doris, are a constant in the NBA. But how long do you think it takes to implement a new system?
I think, Kevin, it depends on the group. How young is your team, or how veteran leadership plays a part in how your season unfolds. But, boy, we've seen some teams flourish immediately after a coaching switch.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Halliburton with it. Pass to Brown. There's the 3. Rebound by Williams. Horford against Brown. Shoots. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Williams.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Brown against Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. To the middle. Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
That's just good awareness from Toppin. Willing to get it to the open guy immediately. Love the unselfishness.
Last game for Boston, they picked up the W against Indiana. Here's Horford. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Brown feeling out a bit, driving in. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
The shot's good.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Of course, we've talked about Boston's young talent for so long, they've now become battle-tested veterans.
And it's incredible how young that experience has taken hold. They have had players build big roles in so many big games. What a strong foundation, and now you've just got to keep building.
And here is Horford, following the 3-pointer by Buddy Hield. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Well, you want Kristaps Porzingis to insert himself off the rebounding aspect. Go to the offensive board and cash in.
Out to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. Porzingis with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brown with it. Halliburton picks him up. Brown with the bucket.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
Goes up at the stripe. And it's Halliburton missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Now we have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Jason Tatum.
And the way that he has been able to kind of create something out of nothing for his teammates has been remarkable. Fantastic and timely passing combined with his vision is something that all players should aspire to have.
Now here's Turner. And the loss to the Celtics the other night definitely was not himself. Yep, that one goes in there.
The ability to play through contact, so important for Miles Turner. He's got the size and strength to finish through it.
Here's Horford, following the score by Miles Turner.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Brown. The rebound by the Celtics. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Brown throws it down.
Look out below. Jaylen Brown off his feet in a hurry.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Celtics.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Tatum gets the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Toppin. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, how about the ability to get that defender to bite on the pump fake? Turner's so effective at getting guys to leave the ground.
The Pacers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block. And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
McConnell passes to Jackson. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Walsh. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Now, here's McConnell. Last game out, he had 14. Shots good by Turner.
From TJ McConnell.
1:04 left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis high post. He's against Turner. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 11. Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Porzingis. On offense, here are the Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Brown with the bucket.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
McConnell against Brown. McConnell passes to Turner. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis, that wingspan, letting you know he's in the house.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Celtics lead by 18. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Celtics really take control here.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Celtics leading by 18. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
In at the guard spots, Halliburton and Mathurin. Hield is out there with Nesmith, and it's Toppin in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players in the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David thanks.
Watch him.
Outside Mathurin. He feeds it to Toppin. 3 on the clock. Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Walsh. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And again, it's Boston converting.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup, and their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
Brown is checked in for the Pacers. Brissett is checked in for Boston. Richard comes in for Al Horford. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Halliburton is doubled. And Neesmith with the slam.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
Here's Porzingis, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porzingis has got 12 in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And it's Halliburton missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Inside. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. 16 points for him.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Halliburton passes to Hield. The shot from the low post is good. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Buddy Hield. When it comes to trade, some say the draft pick protections should only be for the top 4 or the top 14. DB, why is that?
Well, I think we saw this last season with Dallas. They were in a situation where they had an opportunity to be in that play-in situation, but keeping their top 10 protected pick obviously pulled them in another direction. So perhaps those limitations might help, Kev.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Halliburton against Porzingis. Turner. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight. Turner's gone 4 of 8 from the field. Down low. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Turner. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. It's good. Porzingis has got 20 points.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And there's the pass to Jackson. Halliburton outside. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer, no good. To the inside. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Turner. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Boston. It's been a sensational all-around performance for him. He's got a triple-double now. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Coach, where do you look to shore things up at the defensive end of the floor?
They're hitting us in some different areas, so we got to give help on the inside. And with the guys we have playing tonight, we got to be real persistent and real together.
You got to find that chemistry very quickly. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 3 block shots, and a crazy number of assists. He's been a different player than he was in their last outing when he was off his game. He's rounded back into form tonight. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see?
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show it.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into their defensive effort. They need to take some pride on the other end and just lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court for the Celtics, they've got Jason Tatum. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle. Tatum, that's good.
When you allow Jason Tatum to get going early and to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night. Here's
Toppin. It's hauled in by Cornette. Toppin's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Well, in 2 years at the helm, no playoff appearances for Rick Carlisle. But Doris, I think we both know they're sure to come.
Well, his history suggests, Kevin, that it's absolutely on the horizon. The challenge a bit different on this particular stop for him. In the past, there have been superstar caliber players that he has worked with. Now you're sort of building the foundation and growing from there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And Tatum over to help. Toppin can't get it to go.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
The shot's good from Brissett.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Left side, Brown. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Heald's got 8.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Brissett. No good from 18. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the final game of this 5-game homestand.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Pritchard. It's rebounded by Indiana. And here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Pass to Toppin. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And the basket by Hauser.
Well, the whole vibe is an unselfish nature with this team, and Jason Tatum being a part of that. Pretty pass.
Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got his first points in this one.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket hitter.
And now, the first timeout call here for Boston.
Time to get loud.
Indiana making some changes. Neesmith, he's checked in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. With the floater, Tatum, that's good. 18 points for him.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
From 15 feet away, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Now that mid-range jumper is so on point. Jason Tatum is a 3-level scorer.
McConnell passes to Turner. Hield outside. And it's blocked. Pass to Benton. Finished off the break.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Pass to McConnell from the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The pass to Hield. to end the run. And the shot is long.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
To the paint, here's Cornette. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Mathurin, good.
Yeah, Mathurin is a force inside. He can power you down or he can get around you in a hurry.
And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
A nice shot by Neesmith.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And then for Boston, Porzingis comes in for Luke Cornette. And it's Robert Williams in for Delano Banton. The three from Tatum connects from three-point range. Tatum's got 26.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
The three from Tatum. It's rebounded by Neesmith. For Indiana, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third.
See Mathurin's instinct to score, gets ahead in transition, nicely done.
The three from Porzingis. And good, coming on the assist by Brogdon.
For 3.
Brogdon's got his third assist on the night. The Pacers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point, going 7 of 14. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Charity's striped shot, and it's Mathurin missing.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
From 15 feet away, again, the Celtics good for 2.
You know, I know they want to make Williams a stretch 4 or 5, but the mid-range jumper at present is still where he's most comfortable.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Tatum, that's for 2. With the clock rolling down, sends it home! What a shot!
You want drama? We've got drama. That's the way to end a quarter.
That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The backcourt pair for him, Halliburton and Brown. Daniel Tice out there with Isaiah Jackson. And it's Nora in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Inside, Brogdon. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brogdon's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Boston. Nora, the pass to Brown. Halliburton against Brogdon. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. Halliburton for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Tatum, that's for 2. And again, it's Boston converting.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to Porzingis. Over in the corner, Williams shoots over Brown. Williams can't hit.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Brown. Good tee by Williams.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Drops in the tray.
A remarkable three-point shooter out of the gates in his NBA career, Tyrese Halliburton. Let him hear you.
A nice shot by Walsh.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Brogdon against Halliburton. There's the lob to Jackson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Brogdon at the elbow. Over Halliburton. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Tatum. 6 points for Malcolm Brogdon.
There's so much confidence right now with Malcolm Brogdon. The catch and shoot, so pretty.
Kept alive. Jackson passes to Tice. Halliburton outside. From deep. And the Pacers another three.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
The three from Tatum. Trains the three-pointer. Tatum's got 33.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And it's good for 2.
This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
From about 19 feet, and another basket for Boston.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Pass to Jackson. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Tice. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Boston's gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Porzingis has got 27.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
Here's Nwora, guarded by Tatum. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Back to Brown. The pass to Halliburton. Clock at 4. The 3. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Tyrese Halliburton has it cooking, guys. He's created good offensive momentum, and he's keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And the NBA doors had in conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kristaps Porzingis.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. .136 left in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hauser.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Boston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Porzingis.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Outside for Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
McConnell passes to Turner. Banked in off the glass.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
Horford's shot is good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
That's the thing about Tyrese Halliburton. This guy's going to keep you guessing. You want me to pull up and make that shot? No problem.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
That's the end
This
of the
one
game.
was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure did. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, you got it going early tonight. What got you into that rhythm early?
Just from the beginning, being focused, knocking down the first couple of shots, you're starting to feel good, and you just keep going.
Well, you had the flow tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.